Boom, welcome to Hardcore Fridays. Permadeath Fridays, Hardcore Permadeath Fridays. That's what we're calling it, and that's what it is. Let's go, we're into world 16 in Poetica now. This is our 16th attempt at running Hardcore Poetica. And I think we started counting probably on our 5th world or something, so to be honest. Although, did I estimate and start on 5? I think this might be a fairly accurate number to say this is world 16. I can't remember anything about it. Nope, I do. I remember now. We had the round mud hut. It was like a circular mud hut that we'd been building in this save file, I think. And I think we've killed quite a bit of the local wildlife, like the threatening local wildlife, I should say, but not all of it. Yeah. It looks cool in here. Oh yeah, and we got lapis right outside our door. Oh god, this pack just looks beautiful. Yeah, man. Yeah, and we planted some fruit trees around here. And we wanted to make a scythe and a chisel, I guess. Yeah, there's quite a lot of inventory management for us to do here. We also need to fill up our water bottles. So let's take it nice and slow at the beginning of any session of playing hardcore. Same as I do with Zomboid when we play that, because that's a permadeath game. You basically want to be as slow as you possibly can with everything at the beginning. Just take it real easy. Let's throw those in there. And we'll have a cookout tonight. Whoops. So if you shift... Does it still have the stuff in? It does. Okay. That's a very strange way of placing something down, but it's like you shift V... Shift and V, but just normal V does that. I think I prefer that. Hey, look, it is kind of getting to nighttime already, so let's... Okay. Let's have a look in here. And just see what we can, like, shift. So we've got a bit more... sphalerite there, and a bit more copper. I forget what we were counting out here. We need one more piece of bismuth there. I think we probably do, but for now, let's just sort everything out so it's in its sort of standard types, I guess. Like that is probably the most sensible way. Couple rows of copper, some other bits. And then in here, there should be all the cooked food. No, it's not. It's just random animal produce. Right, that's interesting. We can do a decent amount of sorting out of our inventory here. I mean, that's already given us probably all the room we actually need. Oh, look at that. Amazing. Murtis, safe. How are you? Murtis32 is in the house. Oh, wait. This needs pointing up a bit. It was pointing downwards at me when I was playing guitar last night. Safe. How are you, man? Big up yourself. Okay, so... we should really be storing our food in there, but this is all we've got at the moment that's... Yeah, those are empty. Yeah, they're all empty. Yeah, okay. Okay. And how many sheepskins have we got here at the moment? We've got 4. I think 4 is the right amount to make a bed. And still have enough left over for a bow. Which we're definitely going to want. So, with that in mind... are we still carrying a door around with us as well? I think the spare door isn't worth the inventory space it takes up, so... we don't actually have a bin. Oh, we do have a bin. Hold shift to open and then click to delete. Yeah, cool. I forgot we could do that. That's actually awesome. Someone's calling me. They can wait. Whoops. Just bash the mic. It's my bad. Okay. So I think we don't have enough bismuth for 2 tools yet, because we need 4 pieces. We need to find one more piece of bismuth and we can make the next 2 tools. So until then, these are also taking up room in our inventory that they needn't be. I suppose we could upgrade our storage a little bit here. kind of wonder what the best way of doing it actually is, without making everything just look a bit awful. If we move this crafting table over to the left, then we could put a chest there, a double chest there, a hickory one maybe, because then it would match the door. I think that'd be nice. What one's that? That's a heavier one. Yeah, I think let's go with a hickory double chest. I mean, do we actually want two of them? I don't know. But yeah, that looks good. So food can end up in there, and we can move stuff over here. Save Martin. Sorry, yeah, I mean, I guess there's an argument to say I should possibly be working right now too. I'm just taking an extended lunch break to play some hardcore Minecraft, yo. But don't worry, as always, I'll leave it live. I'll leave it like as a VOD afterwards as well, so you can always watch later. So, you know, should that tickle your fancy? Yeah, let's have another one and just have plenty of storage. Why not? Let's just actually do another one straight away. There we go. I think that's good, and then our loom will go up there, which I think with just maybe a few more sticks we can make now as well. I think a loom is like that, or like that. There we go. Okay, so that's pretty good. We could start looking at making beds and things, but let's cook while it is while it's dark out. I guess the rosewood we want to save. Slightly rarer. Let's use the Havia for this particular cookout. Start with that stuff. Cool. I'm feeling good about this. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like this is quite a nice spot. It could be fun to just go dig up a load of lapis and, like, you know, change the floor of our base to being like pristine, like lapis blocks. It could look kind of funny. Well, there we go. Oh, sneezums. I do get a bit pranged just standing over the campfire like this. It's kind of scary. We don't have huge numbers of crops planted yet like we did in our last save file, which is a shame. It'd be nice to have more crops. So I think during the day tomorrow, a little bit of kind of normal, just casual exploring wouldn't go amiss, you know? Andres, in the house, how are you? Hope you're well, bro. Alright, we're looking nice. Is it all marble around here? It is, and marble is... Wait, is marble one of the flux ones? No, or is it that we've got limestone? I think we've got limestone right here, and that's a fluxy one, isn't it? Yes, Santiago. So, how are you? Welcome. Happy Friday, one and all. Happy Friday. Okay, that's good. Get the next bit out. Oh, a large sample of magnetite is right underneath our base here. That's pretty good. You can't argue with that. Like, you can't argue with that. Is this going to stack onto there? It is. Great. Okay, we can make one giant stack of these things then. That's good. Of the mutton. It would be good if we could put a hopper on top of this thing, wouldn't it? That would be pretty nice. So if if anyone in the chat now has got any mates, any people that they think might be interested in a bit of a live stream situation now who haven't sampled the DankNStein before, I just invite you all to send a link to a friend now to the stream. Yes, defenders, oi oi to the double O oi. How are you? Yeah, that's my little challenge slash polite request. Is send a link to a friend, guys. Let's bring a few new faces in for the stream today. We're going to probably, I'll do another hour and a half-ish, hour and a quarter, like something like that. So we total about an hour and a half, and then so it's going to be a short and sweet little stint today. Might do some more later in the evening when I get back. Who knows? Who knows? But for now, at least, we're getting started nicely today with some cooking. Just munch that pheasant. Why not? Last piece. Okay, and then we've just got olives in that small vessel, which may as well come with me upstairs, I think, actually. We take that, we'll salvage the wood, we are done. Lovely. Now, let's sort out our inventories here. So, let's put cooked food in the back. So that's basically just that. And then the olives, it's the non-cooked food, it's basically just that, goes there. And then I guess blocks and kind of like slightly less valuable things in the bottom. I guess something like this, like blocks and then like animal-y things. And yeah, I guess mud goes up there. And those stones do. Maybe that. And then up here, we'll have our clay at the bottom there. Yeah, this is right, isn't it? This all makes sense. And then just all of our metal. Cool. Looking good. Looking nice and organised now. We've got room in our inventory. I guess make some log piles and then we can head out and explore for the day. What do you think? 6 pieces of food enough to take with us? Probably. So, where do we want to make our log piles? Around here, I guess. Probably makes the most sense. Yeah, cool. Alright, let's go. Let's shut that door. Think about which directions we haven't headed in very much. I think that way. I think just straight that way is probably quite a new angle for us. So let's do that and see how we fare. Okay, horses. Some sort of fruit tree up here. Now, unless we absolutely have to pick it up, I'm going to leave. Let's see, okay, we're not actually getting a reading on the surface. That's a shame. But I'm going to leave ores on the floor, apart from what we want to keep an eye out for, is just one singular more piece of bismuth on the floor, right? If we find that, we will no doubt pick it up. Oh, and there we go. And in fact, there's quite a lot of bismuth here. Maybe we should take these pieces too, because actually I think that's like a whole another tool now. That would be, those 2 more pieces will give us 1 more tool again. Ah, look, we get some fruit in our diet right here. Yeah, this is useful. What do you reckon once we've harvested this? I mean, we could wait to try and harvest it again in a few days, but I think I might just take the saplings at this point. That's quite a decent amount of fruit. Let's take the saplings. Oh, hold on. Thank you. I think that was a sapling there. I think we got 2, did we? We got 3. That's awesome. We can go get some pumpkins as well. Which... Oh my god, that goat just scared the crap out of me with that noise. Ah, here, look. This is what we kind of were coming for, wasn't it? Some more crops to plant. Just get a few seeds here. Definitely can't complain about that. So there's tons and tons of ores down this way. And taking the pro pick out here might be kind of interesting. But let's grab... Yeah, let's grab all the pumpkins here. Why not? Oh, it's a Finberg ting. Safe, how you doing, man? It's a Finberg ting. Currently at school. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I mean, I would normally be working at this time. I've slyly taken today off, but I kind of also can never take a day off because I'm just like almost always on call, really. If something happens, I need to do it, so... Oh, hello. Some sort of pig got murdered here. It's not very nice, is it? Who's been doing that then around here, eh? Is there a little guilty wolf somewhere? I bet there is. Still, we'll take the food and the leather while it's here for us. Now, we're probably going to have another one of those stupid invasions. I really don't want them to happen. I wonder if we can just disable the mod in the list of mods right now without relaunching the game, if that would work. Because they're like... I don't know, they're not like that fun. We just hide. They just waste our time at the moment. And there's like, you know, the animals, like the wildlife poses enough of a threat, surely. That we don't need these invasions as well. Oh, we're thirsty. In fact, we should eat the cherries first, which give us a little bit of a thirst boost. There we go. Right. Well, this looks like it could be ocean, to be fair. Thought I might see some exposed, and here it is. And it's good quality stuff, so let's take it. Just do some classic mining while it's raining. Michael's favourite thing for me to do. If he was here now, I'm sure he would be making it crystal clear how much he disagrees. But we're not going to do any serious mining while it's raining. We're not going to dig a hole. Was that it? Just 2 little pieces? That feels like a bump. I think there should be more. Okay. That does feel a little bit risky to me. Oh, Michael's here, yep. He heard. He was like, somebody's mining while it's raining. This just simply won't do. Poor quality magnetite exposed down here. Okay. We need to head home actually, it's getting... Yeah, it is certainly getting a little darker. We haven't come far though, have we? So we should be able to get back reasonably quickly, I would think. I would hope. Too quiet to get any volume. Not the stream. You just mean where you are, presumably. I hope. The sound is okay on the stream, right? I take it. Okay. Okay, it's a little bit concerning that we didn't see that bush on the other way. Oh, I think I know where we are here. In fact, I mean, this is very near actually where we saw that lion. This is kind of the area where I expected the rest of the herd to be, but it seems like it was a single lion herd. A one-man herd. So that's fine. Okay, and we are home. Oh my god, and I didn't seal this. That's pretty dumb. So we'll eat the meat first, then we'll eat the cherries, and then we'll eat the mutton. That needs cooking. These need planting. We now have much more bismuth, which is good. Like that. In fact, we can just bring everything in. That's fine. Another piece of that. Some more there. More pumpkins and that stuff. Some blocks and things. Yeah, okay, good. Now, we must have had a hoe. And we must have gotten rid of it at some point. Let's make a new one then. It's not the prettiest of nights out there, is it? Anyway, I think we can get on with making our bed from now. Once we've planted these. Abhishek, safe. How are you? Hope you're well. I hope you are well. Happy Friday. One and all. Right. So 2 maize seeds. We've got potatoes, tomatoes. All of our planting is happening in these nice twos. It's quite nice actually. And then a raspberry bush back there. Very nice. And now cherry saplings over here. So let's have a think. So we've got 2 lemons here. And then the peach starts there and goes up here, is it? Nope, we've just got 3 oranges. 4 orange trees up here. 1 peach right next to the base and 2 lemons there. So I think the cherries would be up here, wouldn't they? 1 there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1 like here. Ah, now, hang on. So it'd be like 1, 2, and then a gap. 1, 2. So it could actually go there instead. And then we could put the next one like maybe there. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and a gap before the orange trees start. Yeah, that's fine. I think that's nice. So we've got 3 cherry trees up there too. Right, we need a drink before we die of thirst, as we have many times before. Oh, so many times before. Right, and then let's get cozy in here and make a bed and just do some general sheepskin processing. What do you reckon? So we're going to need the sheepskins and the spindle. And I think... Do we cut them off with a knife? Is that the first instance? Yeah, so I think we actually need a knife. Or two. Can't have too much of a good thing. Except for maybe knives. That's right, there we go. Okay. Do we want all the string? I'm not sure. I can't really remember. Let's do the 48 that we know we need. In fact, we can kill more sheep. Let's just get it all done. It's string. We're just processing here. Oh yeah, you were talking about the crooks last time, weren't you? And we can ex nihilo and get silkworms going and things like that. Yeah, I'm not against that idea. I'm also like, take it either way. Just checking we did shut the door behind us. Come on. Thank you. So we should be able to do a few things here. Firstly, whoops. That. Essentials. It's pretty rowdy out there, isn't it? And that, I guess we can make the bed red as well by using this flower, no? I hope. Okay, how do we dye the beds? I would like to dye my bed. Ah, a piece of lapis will actually do it. For the red. So how do we make the dye? Right. Right, we could grind it on one of these guys. Which I guess isn't beyond us making one of those now. I suppose we need to make the tools for the chisel and things, don't we? But I guess we should be able to get a blue bed just by mining one of these pieces of lapis, right? Do we not even have a shovel anymore? Or do we put it away somewhere stupid? Or maybe we just used it all up, I can't remember. Huh, we must have just used it all up. I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't mind having a... I don't know, metal shovels do seem like a waste to me early on. Right, in fact, look, we can just... I think if we stand here, we should be able to reach that piece. Ah. So that's still not going to be able to be used as a dye, so we should actually make the quern now, which means we will need to fire up the next set of tools. So why don't we do that now? It's daytime. They can be firing up as the day goes by. Actually sounds like quite a good idea. blue bed would look pretty cool there, I think. So, we want to make 3 tools. We have a chisel and a scythe coming. In fact, let's just make the 2. Let's save the other resources. So it's 4 of those. 6 of those. Right, and 10 of those should make us 2 tools. I'm just going to double check that that is correct. I've remembered that correctly. Pretty sure I have. 20% bismuth, 30% zinc. Yep, that's 2 tools. Do we want to fire anything else up while we wait? Maybe just some more empty vessels. They are always useful when going on big excursions, which we may do one day. Okay. And then just some logs, right? Sorted. Check that these are all the empty ones. Yes, we're firing up the right one. Go on, mate. Outrageous. Okay, sweet. So we want to probably get 3 pieces of raw stone from over here. Let's do it at the top of the mountain. I think that'll be the easiest place whenever you get these kind of peaks here like this. Right, this already is just screaming this is an easy spot to do this in. Pop. And this one here. Oops, wow. God, the thirst, it just creeps up on you so quickly in this pack, honestly. You get thirsty so quickly. It's madness. And then the last piece we shall dig out. Maybe this one here. Alright, that should give us the 3 bits of smooth that we need. Or, sorry, the raw stuff. And then we could look at the smooth stuff next. Now, the other thing I'm keen to get on with doing sooner rather than later is leather processing. So let's set that up today as well. Because we can get our hang glider going with that, which would be absolutely amazing. So we want like a single hickory log. But then we're going to want like 3 barrels, I think. Don't think there's really room to do it in the house. Let's put the bed down for now. We'll get to that later. Okay, we're going to do a little something here. Hoping I don't just cause a huge cave-in right next to my house. I think we're alright. Just digging directly down like this. Should be reasonably risk-free. I don't know. Let's take the floor off of here. Go one more in that direction. What's the kind of size that we're thinking of here? In fact, we want to go one more back. Maybe that's what we want to do. Safe. Thomas Allen, how are you? I don't know. Who's Pennywise? I'll have to do a quick Google. Pennywise. Okay. So what's coming up here? The character was portrayed in its Pennywise form by Tim Curry. So it's it. I look like a crazy clown. Murderer. I'm presuming it's a murderer. Is an ancient cosmic evil which preys upon the children of Derry, Maine. Shapeshift, manipulate reality, and go unnoticed by adults. Sounds awesome. The clown from It, yeah, okay. Wow, well, I mean, thanks, I guess. Thanks. Are we in marble here? No, we're in limestone here. So we actually want to use our limestone dirt here, I think. So that it matches everything around it. We'll just fill that back bit in there. And now we get rid of this. And decide what kind of floor we want back here. Probably planks. I think planks would look really nice. Probably hickory because it will match the... I don't know. But maybe it should just be cobble. How much limestone cobble could we actually make right now? A shockingly small amount. These aren't finished yet, but we do need to keep our eye on these. Frasgi, safe. How are you? Trasnona, mace. I don't know. I think I was too slow in my guess yesterday, Frasgi, but I think yesterday was Greek. This one, I'm gonna say, I have no idea. Maybe it's like something like Pakistani, maybe somewhere from that part of the world. I know we've done Hindi already, and I don't think that looks quite like Hindi, but maybe it's something close to that area. That would be my guess. 0 minutes remaining. I do like it when there's 0 minutes remaining. That's my favourite amount of minutes. So we're going to have to dig up an awful lot more limestone to fill that with cobble, if that is indeed the resource we want to fill it with, which I'm just starting to think maybe it should just be planks. Maybe planks are just going to look better. With Gaelic. Nice. Yeah, limestone cobble is delicious. It does look great, but we do also have it in the base already. I bet these are finished. They are. There we go. 200 units of the old bismuth. Perfect. Okay, looking good, looking good. Okay, perfect. And then these are all empty, so just chuck 4 of them there and keep 3 of them on us. Let's String we don't need to carry around with us anymore. We don't have any planks left over. How much hickory do we actually have? 4 pieces. Unless we want to use the crazy redwood. The rosewood. That might actually be quite nice. Let's just do a couple of blocks of it and see if it's too bright. I think we can go with that. And then if it has like... The next question is, what does it look like with hickory barrels on top? So let's take this guy out of the base and bring him out to this area here, because this is like going to be, it's not like a metal working area, it's just like an outdoor general kind of working area. What do you reckon? Definitely going to fill this with these blocks anyway. Let's start with that. Okay, we need a little bit more there. I think 4 was enough, yeah? Lovely. And then do we want like, you know what could look quite cool? There's a line of mud along here. You think it looks good? Alright, safe. Yeah, I hope we've got enough to make a bloomery. We're definitely going to have to dig underground, though. I think making a bloomery out of just the kind of pieces that you find on the floor, like these, I don't think that's possible. You need to dig some up. Ideally, we find some cassiterite, but we haven't found any yet, so it's probably going to be a case of doing quite a lot of digging for metals, unfortunately. Anyway, look, here's what I was going to do next. I was going to grab this mud, and just try this out. If this works. I'm just kind of linking the two areas together. Yeah, I think it works. Annoyingly, we just need 2 more pieces. The other option would be to go with hickory logs instead. Yeah, I prefer that. That's what we're doing. So do we have any more hickory? I think we might have used it all up, didn't we? Yeah. So we need to cut down another hickory tree, which is fine because they are literally everywhere. Is that one? Yes. With a limestone cobble border. Interesting. Okay, yeah, we could try that. No, I think the hickory log's the winner for me though, personally. Because it really feels like a part of the structure of the house as well. And in fact, like probably long run, you might want to turn those edges into like a little hickory wall. Let me show you what I mean actually. Oh, we don't really have enough, but like that, going all the way around that area too high. I think that's going to look awesome. So let's go and chop down a couple more, like maybe this time a little bit larger hickory trees, like this guy. Decent. And this can be like our outdoor working, like working area for various like things. Like we'll put the quern there and the loom and the kind of leather working. All that stuff will go out there, and then we'll have to make like a secondary kind of similar sort of looking spot. Hey, look. We did want one more of these to even out the front of the base. I just hope something doesn't kill us right now. We probably do need more hickory than I'm expecting, so we'll chop this one down too. So easy to underestimate these things in TFC. But building is always expensive, you geese. So I'm thinking it's like it goes up too high, like that. And that will then kind of really nicely sort of link into the side of this hill, I would expect. Just break the last piece with our hands, there we go. Ah, we actually need some smooth, and we can do it now. Little hammer situation. Rinse that, rinse that, rinse that. Oh yeah, hammer in the offhand. Get a few bits of smooth on the go. Smooth limestone is also a very nice building block, so we can make our forge with smooth limestone, I think. And that'll look lovely somewhere around the place. Right, so here's what I'm thinking. And then it's probably only polite to just come around here and just do that so that from the other side it feels like a continuation. From over here, it feels like an area. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. And so a little bit of lighting in there would go a long way. I don't know about making it 3 tall. I think making it 3 tall would be a mistake. I think it's quite nice like that. And then we just need to sort of decide where the different things go. So I think the loom can go there. That's like a fine little out of the way spot for that. We are going to need, is it 3 barrels and a log? And I think the log should be a different log, right? Probably not Havea though. Yeah, let's make it this guy. And from what I recall, it goes... Oh god, yeah, of course. That's not going to work. Ah, we need a drink. Water, man. Yeah, it's true. Just never pay attention to my water situation. Kind of changed my mind. I think maybe actually a hickory log would look best. And maybe it would look best like sticking out like that. Yeah, perfect. And now we just want one more hickory barrel. We want to put our mud away because we don't need that anymore. In fact, there's lots of these blocks we probably don't really need. We need 3 of those though. And we want those 2. Oh, right. So how do you make the base? Oh, right, we need a bit of both. I presume they can be any types, but yeah, we're going to need 3 more pieces of raw stone, which we certainly don't have. So let's go get that in a moment. Barrels there. Yeah, and I think we just put the cone in that corner, and that for now, that's like that area is functioning. And we'll need to fill up the different barrels, won't we? I think all 3 of them need to be water to begin with. Let's just remind ourselves. So the tannin, yep, and then water, and lime water at the beginning. Okay. Yeah, can you imagine if lapis is really valuable later in the pack, then this place is an amazing spot to be. Okay, so first things first, unseal. It won't let me put the log in. Okay, but that's cool. I think we can just unseal them all and then relog. Save, listless, how are you? How are you, sir? It's an onion ting. It's an onion ting. Unseal that as well. So we just have all of our barrels unsealed. Makes sense to me, I think. We know what we're doing that way. That guy there. Unseal. Relog. So it lets us put things in. Takes a while, doesn't it, just to like log out. We'd understand logging in, but for logging out to take that long, it's a little bit next. We definitely want to keep this to a minimum. Goddamn, this is so annoying. So first things first. 1 hickory log and shut it and we'll get tannin. And then over here, we want like a load of flux. And I can't remember how much flux we're supposed to need. So let's actually just quickly look at that right now. One piece of flux for 500 millibuckets, which means we need 20 pieces of flux for a whole barrel of 10,000, yeah? And we've got 8 pieces. Well, fear not, because we need 3 more pieces of smooth stone. I kind of want to get the smooth from over there, though, and I'm not sure. Can we make flux out of marble? I don't think we can. Oh, we can. Okay. Well, this is going to be an immediate transformation, this, isn't it? We just changed it to lime water straight away. Good. So now, let's look at that glider again. That nearly killed us last time, but I do want it. Still. The whole thing just takes 3 pieces of leather. And then, what about leather armor? Tanned leather. Okay, but it seems like the normal leather tunic and stuff is better. Oh no, it's the same. 1, 2, 3, and 1. Yeah, it's the same. Okay, screw that. I don't really care about that. I guess the leather flask. Might also be amazing. We need 2 of the sides and a bladder. And the sides from each piece of leather. So we need like 2 pieces of leather there. So that's 6 plus then the 3. 9. Like ideally we make 9 pieces of leather. Right now. We have 9 mediums and 3 smalls. So... Traveler's knapsack. Wow. Yes, the mediums do give you 2 pieces. I was right about that. So if we did, say, 5 of these, we'd have 10 pieces of leather, which would be more than enough. But let's just do a little bit extra in case we miscalculated anything along the way. Let's put this flower down. No! Oh, no, I didn't mean for it to be there. Now we have to use a knife to pick it back up. There's such a pain in the ass. Right, like that. 6 mediums is going to make us 12 pieces of leather. Should be enough for everything we want. Seal. It's going to make a medium soaked. Okay, lovely. Now, while we wait... Oh, we've got this spare log. Put that in there. Drop those down as well, I suppose. Right, we need to go get 3 more pieces of raw stone. Yeah, it's good to have some leather for bellows. That's a really good shout. Yeah, a little bit of spare leather is not going to be an issue. So that's we've actually made 3 spare bits, which is enough for 1 bellows. So yeah, really good point. Oh, well, look, I mean, over here, this is just asking to be turned into raw stone, isn't it? And what else are you supposed to do with a formation like this? Come on. Pop. I get it, yeah. We're out of shovel again, aren't we? This does seem like a really good spawn, though. We've got, like, the tannin wood, the flux stone. Like, we've got all the stuff we need right next to us here. I wonder if we can actually get 2 in sort of 1 fell swoop here. Right, if I do that, we'll get 1. And then I think I've only got to come around here. Oh yeah, there's two bits to break here. Let's get the 3rd. Tinker's shurikens, that would be quite awesome, wouldn't it? I'm not sure. Yep, they do. It looks like we can make them out of wood. That could be interesting, couldn't it? I mean, we'll look at tinkers and things, but just like I did with my Reloaded series, like when I'm playing TFC-based mod packs, I kind of like to just do the TFC stuff first, predominantly. A few little bits and bobs here and there, but if we just start like immediately just using tinkers, weapons and tools, it feels like we're kind of dodging TFC a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Whereas like getting things that you can't get in TFC, like a glider, these kinds of things I'm more okay with, but like going straight for Tinker's tools feels like we're kind of not doing TFC justice, you know? We need to grab some more food out. Otherwise, I think, like... I think we're in quite good shape here now. There we go, there we go, there we go. Oh, that sound. Simply the best. Okay, now we've got our lapis powder, which is for one reason. Yes. I don't think I've ever dyed my bed before in one of these places. Okay, baby, we did it. Guess that goes in there. Probably the flux does too. Stones and the dirt go up there with the planks. Oh yeah, and that thing, we're not going to use that for a while. Alright. Okay, this looks amazing. It's true, the lapis is going to be valuable when we start tinkers though in this pack. So that is quite nice. Assuming we survive. Anyway, I quite like this little outdoor area. I think we've done well there. My one question would be, should we dig down there so that this becomes like a solid? But I think no. I think the stone going into the corner is fine there. Keeps the mountain looking a bit smoother on its edge there too. I wonder if any of the fruit trees are offering any produce. No. Well, there's so many different spots for us to choose, and I think the next thing really is to start mining copper, isn't it? We need a natural copper mine. Before it starts, what's it called? Invasion something. Hostile worlds invasions. No child mods available for this mod. Disable. It didn't let me. The disable button's red. Does that mean we can't disable it? Probably does. Well, if an invasion happens, then that's gonna be annoying. It's just gonna be a waste of our time, basically. There was lots of copper behind that hill. There's also some down here, right? Let's just go around with the pro pick to spots where... Right, so traces of limestone malachite can be found right here. And just in this little area. Right on that block there. Okay, so this is a nice little starter mine. Now, do you remember how expensive ooh, medium there. Large. 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 Medium. Right, large there. Very large there. It's almost like the best thing to do is to actually dig into the side of this guy. See if we can't ascertain the quality here. What's the readings down here now? They're very large. Okay. Hopefully that didn't like destroy a load of the ore, but it probably did. I'm just trying to make enough room to actually put support beams inside, do you know what I mean? It's like impossible. Actually, wait, this is going to kill me. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so we can put support beams there. It's still saying very large, so assuming that we didn't destroy a load of malachite there with that cave in, otherwise the readings would have changed slightly. So what do we actually want here? We want like I guess the hickory's fine. We're totally out of food, which we can rectify with lots of cherries. So I guess as long as we don't majorly mess something up here, then yeah, I think this has the potential to be quite interesting scenario here. So we do that, and then should we just start digging down? Nothing. Okay, let's start going in the direction, I suppose. Just keep going this way as well. And then we can do another little dig down in 4 blocks or whatever. So long, so slow. Maybe we should take the opportunity to get like get that guy there, get that guy there, and just like, yeah, get some smooth guys going. Are the smooth guys faster to break? I think they might be as well. I think they're slower in normal, like in original TFC, but they're faster in this version. It's all very large going down there too. Okay, hopefully we find something soon. Because like getting a load of copper would be a fab start. I think their remit spreads one more. Yep, seems to be. Oh, speaking of armor, that reminds me of my leather that's processing over there. Oh, hold on, we're getting large samples of lemonite in here. Have I been searching for the wrong... No, that is still saying malachite. Large of limonite. Very large of malachite still over there, okay. Let's dig down here as well then, like we did last time. So I think we're really close to like a few different things here. But it's gonna be quite a process of triangulation, I think, under here to actually work it out properly. There we go. I suppose at this stage what I'm looking for is our first reading of only large. As soon as we get a reading of large malachite instead of very large, then we can kind of triangulate a central position. And hopefully get a little bit of clarity. Just wondered if destroying those would help. It didn't, but that's fine. Yeah, if we could find some of that stag, whatever it's called, the stuff that helps us make mithril, that would be cool, because it would just be fun to have like a bronze alternative, you know, that's like something new for this pack. That'd be pretty cute. We should check regularly that we haven't got that large reading, because if we do, it's still very large all along this row. If we delete that block there, delete. Underneath, very large limonite, okay. I'm gonna have to make all of those that now. Okay. Every block I break, I'm just thinking it's going to be behind this one, will suddenly just appear. Very large malachite there. Interesting, it's still very large up at the top. I wonder if we come over here. It's only large up there. It gets very large there. So I think we're near, but my fear here is that actually we need to be sort of triangulating a little bit left to right as well. So we'll go back to front until we finished, basically. What's that? That's 3. So we had a gap of 3, and then we built the 4th one to put the thing in. So we should be able to dig all that out. Oh, let's eat the cherries first. It would have been nice to have actually left the water that's directly outside of here for filling up drinking while we're mining. That's cool, we've got this one right here. This is quite a picturesque little mine. Quite like it. That would be fun. Can you imagine if this hardcore like playthrough actually lasts and we get to the stage of building railroads? That would be awesome, man. Oh yeah, these things don't work when you don't have like a proper stack of them. That's even spacing, isn't it? Yeah. Yep. Right, and now, as is procedure, we dig down a bit underneath the thing. Still very large malachite here. I mean, it's good because, yeah, in the long run, like, we should actually be able to find, you know, with this one mine, doing this process right now, we should be able to triangulate our way to some lemonite and some malachite. The problem will be if they're both poor quality, then we'll just probably abandon this mine and look for another one. So it is always nice to find an early piece to give you the indication that triangulating for the middle is worth doing, you know. Still on the very large flex, that's fine. Yeah, it's true. Traces of bismuth and zinc. It's true. Like, we could probably find everything we need to Iron Age in this area if we're diligent. And it would be nice to have just like local sources. I swear, this pro pick isn't gonna last like this. Need to maybe be a little bit more reserved with the use of it, like. It's also starting to get quite dark in here because I still haven't brought in anything quality. Nope, it's poor. Of course it's fucking poor. Well, there's the 3, so we can do one more anyway. Okay, so we've hit the malachite. I mean, it might not be to start us off, like to get some tools and an anvil. We could come down here and, I mean, if it's really dense, then the poor stuff isn't the worst, I suppose. But it never fills me with excitement, put it that way. I guess at least it's kind of efficient to be mining iron while we search for the malachite, you know? Like, we're going to be digging out all these blocks anyway, so if we're getting iron from doing it instead of stone, then even if it's poor quality, if we were going to dig the blocks anyway, it's better than nothing. But it is actually getting a bit dark in here for me now, so I'm going to come out and we're just going to make some torches and then come back. It just looks terrible. I think we can make torches very, very quickly down here. Except that we didn't bring a log. I think even just one log is plenty, you know. Yeah, we're still fingers crossed for the malachite. It's still gonna be fine. I think we just throw them on the ground, right, and pick them up once they've all cooled down a bit. Because they do, don't they, eventually? Okay, I think I'm fine with that. Should we do a few more? Might as well. Yeah, that's probably enough. Okay. I guess while we're here, it doesn't hurt to do that. Ah, yes, let's check on the leather. Well remembered, my man. Let's do it. This might mean we have to log in and out. Yeah, we actually can't reach that. Oh, God's sake. These barrels. Yeah, I think mend the barrel bug, get rid of the invasions, and yeah, this could be pretty perfect, this pack so far. Although I've not seen very much of it. We've spent a lot of time dying. It's true. There we go. Now it's open. Oh, now this one, yeah, we can take the stuff out of. And then we should be able to put it in there and seal it. Oh, have I done this out of order? Yeah, I have. I was supposed to scrape it first, and now I've... Oh, they came out. Oh, so we can actually get items out. Yeah, we can get the items out. Okay, that's good to know. Knives. I presume this works exactly the same, yeah? Except we have to click each individual spot. We can't drag... Oh, we can drag the knife across. Good. Do we need a bare hand or something to pick it up with? I think we're going to need maybe chests out here or something. Right, that works. You have to break it off. That's weird. We're going to need a couple of knives to get through all these, aren't we, I think? Because the leather armor would be an absolute touch. Like, just any level of protection, I'm up for it. Okay, not bad. Lovely. Last but not least. Right, and then that one. I think it's open now. Oh yeah, it looks open. Okay. So we save and quit. The suspense. Oh wow. I was like, there's some weird thing on the side of my computer. I was like, what's that? I picked it up. Bruv, it's a tiny snail. There's a snail in my office. But it's like alive. It's like a real snail. Like, it's really alive. Oh, wait, we put them in here. Yes, I remember. That's the... So these are out of order, so I need to move that log to there and move that barrel to there. Okay, fine. Whatever. That's cool. That's happening. And we've got our torches, and we're ready to go back deeper underground, right? Keep searching. How are we gonna light this place up? Guess just in between there, like that, on one side. It's the most sensible thing we can do, isn't it? And then come up here, like, do the top row. Right, yeah, so we're going to get stuck right into getting quite a lot of iron as part of the process of looking for copper. So that's actually not the worst. Even though it would have been so much better if this wasn't poor quality. Like, it's still better than just mining endless amounts of stone that we don't actually need, I think. You know, we'll probably end up getting our anvil for free without even having to actually kind of try, you know. And it's going to force us to uncover more terrain, which may make it more likely for us to actually find the copper that we're looking for as well. I'm still trying to like take the blocks off the top instead, just in case things are sensitive. Yeah, I don't have any lettuce around. I will just blame one of my kids on the snail. Like, I don't mind snails. I don't actually mind spiders. Spiders are kind of cool because they like take care of the flies, which are the actual dirty ones, you know, that you don't really want around. I think I can mine those. Those seem probably too far away, but let's get those out. Okay, so that's the third one. Then we can actually... Still very large malachite readings happening here. That's insane. Yes, that's true. The more limonite we mine, the better the readings for the copper will become too. I mean, yeah, all in all, it could be worse than having found a load of limonite now. It could be worse. We've kind of lucked out right here, though. If you look at this, the two places that we actually want to place the legs of the next supports aren't blocks we want to mine out. So that's kind of amazing. Do we never dig down here? Wow. Very large malachite still. My god, it's just never ending. Oh, mosquitoes are definitely the worst. Nobody likes a mosquito. You never meet someone who's like, I don't know, I think mosquitoes, you know, they're not as bad as people make out. No one ever says that. There's never like a positive word, like on the plus side, you know, at least mosquitoes do this. Like, no, there's no plus side. They just, yeah, not cool. Nice. Whoa, I just pressed something. Is it Z or X that does that? There we go. That's actually a really cool feature, isn't it? Now I'm just mining limonite. I'm just not even like looking for the copper anymore, but I just feel like we'll find it. If we just take this, it's all of this limonite, the copper's just going to suddenly appear one day, just like, hey, here I am. Getting into the medium of the bismuth now. Right. I was keen to do this just to get some real depth into our situation here, because doing some readings down there might be quite telling. Still feel like just one cave in with where the mechanic does something I don't understand yet is just going to kill me, and this run's going to be over like in a blink doing what we're doing here. It's still a very large sample of malachite down here. That does surprise me. Oops, thirsty boy. So yeah, we've ended up with all the limonite we didn't ever want. That's fine. Let's just keep going this direction. We need to get to the point that we've been describing for a while. We need to get to the point where the malachite readings start to say large again instead of very large, because then we can pick a middle point and then we start going left to right. That will work, won't it? Ugh. Right. Time to mine a load more iron again. Oh, axing it. Okay, lovely. Alright, and that's actually as far as we can go with this particular support beam that we just made over there. No, we're out actually. 6 pieces isn't enough, so we need to go and chop down a few more hickory trees and come back with more supports. Okay. Because, yeah, I think it's going to be like that and like that, but we don't have a middle bit. Yeah. Okay, we are actually mining while it's raining. I wasn't to know it was raining out here. How was I supposed to know? He's fine. He's faking. Alright, luscious. Oh no. Did we accidentally throw it in a chest somewhere? Oh, we did. Oh, okay, good. I was assuming that what that might have meant was that we'd accidentally thrown it on the floor. And it was kind of game over. Is Will you awake? Okay, cool. Alright guys, this is it then. Last little bit here. Let me just finish off this hickory log and then I will be off for today. We've made a lot of progress, I would say. Like, even if we haven't actually found the copper, we've got a pretty good mine going here. What I do just want to do before we go is just this one last, dig this one last little hole. Let's get a reading down here. It's still very large. Still very large readings. Okay. Alright, cool. Well, nice. We'll have to pick this up again another time. And maybe later, like, but probably not. Probably Sunday evening. Sunday fun day. We'll do another stream of this and keep this game going because I'm feeling it. Particularly happy. Actually, with how this area over here has turned out, it looks great, doesn't it? Are those finished? They must be. And I think we can get the objects out. There we go, they came out. And I think that one's still open, so we can put them in. Leather. Okay. A little bit of inventory management quickly before we part ways. Blind Cube, safe. How are you? And Noah. I should play this more often. Agreed. Yeah, I do enjoy the old hardcore Poetica stuff, so we will. We'll ramp this back up. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Blind Cube. Thank you for joining us. I'm sorry it's bad timing that you've just joined the stream now and we're just about to finish for today. I do these kind of Friday lunchtime streams, or it's lunchtime for me anyway. It depends where you are in the world, I suppose. So they're normally quite short on a Friday. But I might carry on a bit later on, or like I say, what I was going to do, we'll have a Terraria video out tomorrow, and then we're going to be picking up this these streams again on Sunday for sure, if not before. Chuck all that in there, perfect. So we've got a nice little iron area there. We're getting loads and loads of limestone in, which is really good. Yeah, cool. I think that's us finished in terms of organisation here. We've got a blue bed. We still haven't actually set our spawn in it even. And we can only sleep at night, of course. But yeah, thanks for watching, one and all. 6:15 AM, wow. Yeah, that's an early start to be watching some DankNStein, bruv. But yeah, thanks for watching, people. Take care, and I will see you all very soon. Terraria tomorrow, more of this on Sunday. And then back to classic TFC episode Monday. So yeah, big in the game. Take care, and I'll see you all very soon. Spread the word. Subscribe if you ain't. Share a link with a friend. And I'll see you soon. Alright, peace. Peace out. Peace.